Green Sally up, a green Sally down. Last done start, gotta tell the ground. Green Sally up.
Buffalo Bills wide receiver Robert Woods doesn't really get the respect he deserves. By respect, I mean he doesn't get many opportunities as a number 2 wide receiver. In 2015, Woods was thrown at 79 times and caught 47 balls. His numbers, of course, were down from 2014. Under Hackett, Woods was thrown at 98 times and caught 64 passes. Here is one of the 3 touchdowns that he hauled in 2015. Where Bills fans completely respect him is in his run blocking. Looking back at 2015, I think it is safe to say that's where he made a difference. On the 14th touchdown of 2015, Woods lays the lumber on the defensive back to spring Taylor free. He recognizes Taylor running the ladder, so Woods puts the defender in his sights and wipes the 2 guys out. Roman calls his number on this 3rd down play. It is a pretty route run by the young wide receiver. On the snap, he releases outside, which gets the DB to open his hips to the sideline. Woods then drops his center of gravity and explodes inside for the catch. With the ball being thrown to the boundary, EJ does a great job of using his eyes to keep the safety on the hash. He then delivers a pinpoint pass to the back of the end zone. Against Jacksonville, Woods was thrown at 13 times, caught 9 balls for 84 yards in this touchdown. He deceives corners, calm off the snap, stalks, then latches on, springing backs free. His most effective route last year was a deep comeback route. The corner utilizes the bail technique, allowing Woods to easily turn the defender around for the completion. Many Bills fans believe Woods would be best utilized as a slot wide receiver. In 2015, according to Pro Football Focus, he lined up in the slot 140 times, or 31% of his total pass routes. He was targeted 18.6% and caught 16 passes and 1 touchdown. On this play, the defense puts a corner and a safety to Sammy, leaving the deep middle open for Woods. Taylor releases the ball as Woods clears the linebacker. Here's the play from the broadcast angle. One of the reasons Woods would be better in the slot is because he can read defenses quite well. Here he recognizes his own coverage and sits in the hook to curl zone. Kiko vacates the zone to cover the flats, so Woods settles in for the easy pitch and catch. The middle linebacker is late to get over because he has to make sure that there are no crossers to cover. That split second gives Taylor and Woods the window to hook up. This route was my favorite route by Woods all season. The Bills run play action and Woods uncovers Maxwell. The play fake moves the linebackers, putting Maxwell one-on-one with Woods. Woods drives to the middle of the field, sinks his hips, and pivots back to the sideline. I would love to see more play action from under center in 2016. There are plays that move the second-level defenders, which in turn could open up the middle of the field for tie routes. So here's the play in full. Here is another heady play by Woods. He recognizes cover 2, so he slows down his pace so that Taylor can put the throw in the honey hole. Woods isn't the biggest wide receiver, but he will fight tooth and nail to come down with the catch. On this play, he shields the defender and hauls in the catch for the touchdown. Woods uses a stutter release to the back pylon, but the rookie corner stays in good position. Woods and Taylor adjust. Number 5 throws the back shoulder pass for the touchdown. More times than not, Sammy draws most of the attention, allowing other receivers to get open. Well, on this play, Woods returns a favor. It's 3rd down, and the Texans think the Bills are just going to throw the ball to the sticks. Woods runs a 10-yard curl, which draws 2 defenders. That paired with a double move leads to the long ball reception. At times, he reminds me of Steve Smith. He is feisty and always looking for a scrap. On this play, he comes all the way across the field and puts a defender on his backside. He is a unique route runner. His running style isn't the smoothest, but that makes it difficult for defenders to gauge his breaks. On this play, he is in the slot, and right at the top of his route, he very slightly attacks the defender's outside shoulder, then drives back to the ball. Here's the play from the broadcast angle. The execution of his blocks were part of the reason why the Bills averaged 4.8 yards per attempt. Check out how his cut block here gets shady to the edge. On this play, Woods is on the left side of the screen. The Bills run their pin and pull scheme and Woods seals the alley. Although Bills fans and Robert himself were disappointed with his production in 2015, you have to respect him. He played 14 games with a torn groin, but even being hampered, he was quite critical to the Bills' offense. He has the skills to be a very dangerous wide receiver in the NFL, from a receiving and from a blocking perspective. Woods caught 60% of the passes thrown his way for 552 yards, which was the 2nd most receiving yards on the team. The 2016 season is a contract year for the receiver, so Bills fans should expect big things from Mr. Woods.